Hello, my name is Vachaspati Vimali and by profession I am an IELTS and PT instructor. In this short YouTube video, I am going to teach you how IELTS students should explain pie chart in IELTS exam. In IELTS exam, IELTS test takers can get pie chart also, they can get table also, they can get line graph also, they can get diagram also, and they can get graph also. But today I am going to teach you how you should explain pie chart in IELTS exam. At first you have to read the questions. Okay. At first you have to read the questions, and having read the questions, you have to paraphrase the questions. And after that, what you can do, you have to write overall paragraph in second paragraph. And in overall paragraph, you don't have to write the data. What you see in the picture, that you simply reproduce in your own language. You don't have to write the data. You have to write important features. Okay, that important features can be 2 and it can be 4. Minimum 2 important features you should pick out, and maximum 4 important features you should pick out in overall paragraph. Okay, and after that you have to write differences and you have to write similarities. You are not allowed to use any kind of idea, any kind of data by using your own mind, by using your own creativity. What you see, you simply have to reproduce in paper. That's finished. Okay, now let me teach you, let me read the questions. The pie chart below shows, pie charts below show the different types of courses which were followed by the students during the year of 1994, 1984, 1994 and 2004. Summarize the informations by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Relevant means what? Closely connected. What the picture says? This picture says in 1984, some students, okay, they went to college and they admitted in different kinds of courses. Some students admitted in mixed media courses, some students admitted in corresponding courses, some students admitted in face-to-face courses. In different years, in 1994, in 1990, in 1984, in 1994, in 2004. In the gap of 10 years, many students went to college and they choose the course they liked. Okay, in 3 different years. Okay, 1984, 1994 and 2005. So what you need to do here, at first you have to paraphrase the questions. Okay, and when you begin to paraphrase the questions, some words you have to replace by using synonym. Suppose here is show word. Instead of show you can use highlights. Okay, suppose there is followed word. Here instead of followed you can use opted. You can use choose. And okay, during years of 1984, 1994 and 2004, you can write in 3 different years, namely 1984, 1994 and 2004. So what you need to do after paraphrasing the questions, okay, so what the question says here, summarize the informations by selecting and reporting the main features. Question says you don't have to write all, but what I say, if you get pie chart only, if you get only one question, in IELTS writing task 1, sometimes you can get pie chart up and below you can get table. If you get 2 questions, you have to summarize 70% only. But if you get only 1 question, you have to explain all. Though question says summarize the informations by selecting and reporting the main features. You have to explain all. If you don't explain all, your word count will be below 150. If your word count is below 150, it will affect you. You will not get good score. It should be between 170 to 190. Are you getting me? So what you need to do here, so at first there are 3 pie charts. Okay, if there are 3 pie charts and 4 pie charts, at first you have to explain only one pie chart. When you begin to explain the first pie chart, you don't have to show comparisons and similarities with other pie charts. Simply explain one pie chart. So here, face-to-face courses are 67 67% students went to college and they admitted in what? Face-to-face courses. At first you have to mention that. Okay. So it is obvious from the pie chart that, okay, 67% students went to college and they opted what? Face-to-face courses. At first you have to write that. And after that here, mixed media courses 30%, corresponding courses 20%. And which you should explain at first. You should always start from the highest number. But there is no hard and fast rule. It is better to start from highest number. And after that, 20% students admitted themselves in corresponding course. You can write this. And after that, you have to write that. After then, 30% students, okay, did admissions in mixed media courses. First of all, explain this. Okay. And after explaining this, you go to the what? Next pie chart. Okay, courses followed by students at the year of 1994. 1994. So here are 3 courses. So here are how many courses? 4 courses. Okay. And here what you have to do? You have to show differences and you have to show similarities. Okay. At first show the differences and after that show the similarities. Again there is no hard and fast rules. You can show similarities at first and you can show differences at first. Now I am going to show the differences. See. In 1984, the students who admitted in face-to-face courses, their percentage was 67. And here in 1994, their percentage is what? 54%. So what you can do here, as years rolled by, as years rolled by, okay, and face-to-face, okay, in the course name, face-to-face courses, 54% students admitted, okay, which was 30% less than that of 1982, okay. Here 67%, there is 54%. What you can say, as years roll by, okay, 30% students, okay, 13% students admitted less in what? Face-to-face courses. Anyhow, you have to provide data. Okay. And see here. And after that, corresponding courses 20%, corresponding courses 20%. In 1994, okay, only 20% students admitted in corresponding course. In 1984, only 20% students admitted in corresponding course. What happens in the gap of 10 years? Okay, popularity of corresponding courses remained constant. Okay, you can write remain constant or in both years 1984 or 1994 the students who admitted in corresponding course was 20% only, or you can write it remained constant or in both years 20% students admitted in what? Correspondence courses. And after that you have to compare mixed media courses 13%, mixed media courses 15%. Okay, about 30%, 13% you have already written. No need to repeat the same sentence. And you can write again in the gap of 10 years. Okay, as years row in the gap of 10 years, 2% slightly increase. 2% students admitted more in what? Mixed media courses. Here is 13% and here is what? 15%. Slightly, only 2% students increase more in what? Mixed media courses. Okay, 2% more students enrolled themselves in mixed media courses. Okay, are you getting me? So here in 1984 there is no any online course, but in 1994 there is what? Online course. Here is no online course and here is what? Online course. And what you can do in 1994, okay, 11% students were admitted in online courses. 11% students were admitted in what? Online courses. You have to add one more thing over here. Okay. Then finish. Then I have finished this. Now you come to this. And here also what you need to do, you have to show similarities and differences Okay, between this achievement and between this achievement. Again you can write here, see, face-to-face courses here in 2004 40%, and here face-to-face course how much percent? 54%. As years roll by, or in the gap of 10 years, or you shouldn't, or if you don't want to write in the gap of 10 years, or in 2004 the face-to-face courses decrease its popularity by 54 minus 14, how much? 30 or 14? 14%, yeah. Or in 2004, face-to-face courses decrease its popularity by 40%. Or you can write, in 2004, face-to-face courses decrease its popularity, okay. So its percentage was 40% only, okay. Whereas its percentage was 54% in what? 1994. What you have to do, you have to show differences between this and this. Now see, multimedia courses here is 35%, and multimedia courses here is what? 15%. What you can write? Okay, again in 2004, okay, the percentage of multimedia courses doubled more than twice. Okay, in 2004 the popularity of multimedia courses doubled than that of what? 1984. 15 to the 30, it is 35, more than double. Okay, are you getting me? Now what is left here? Online course 10% and online course 11%. Okay, again as years roll by, as time passed, what happens? Popularity of online course slightly decreased by 1% in comparison to what? 1994. So what you need to do, you have to show comparisons and you have to show similarities. This is how you should write. You should explain what? Pie chart. Okay, and this pie chart, how I am going to explain, let me give me just 1 minute only. Given pie charts compare the ways in which students studied in 1984, 1994, in 2004. Here the given pie charts show comparison in which students studied in 3 different years, namely 1984, 1994 and 2005. In this way also you can write. See here, it is clear that you can write, it is interesting to see that, in that way also you can write. It is obvious that some methods gain popularity while others lost popularity. This is what? Overall feature. So this overall feature, what you see there, that you have to write. What you see, that you have to write. Okay, and after that, in overall feature you can pick out 2 informations or 4 informations. Minimum 2 informations, maximum what? 4 informations. Or in this way you have to explain. In 1984, face-to-face courses were the most popular with 2/3, 67 of the students opting for such courses. Opting means choose. A fifth, 20% of the students studied through corresponding courses, and the least number, 13%, opted for mixed media courses. Opted means choose. Okay, the same thing you have to explain here. Same thing. Okay, same thing. What you can see here, same thing I am explaining. Next, in 1994, the popularity of corresponding courses did not change. Corresponding course 20%, here corresponding course 20%. What I have written, in 1994, comma, the popularity of corresponding course did not change. Or here you can write, it remained constant also. Mixed media courses gained slight popularity by with 2%. So here is 13% and here is, sorry. So mixed media courses. Mixed media courses gained slight popularity with 2%. Here mixed media courses 13%, Your mixed media courses 15%. So what I have written, mixed media courses gain percents, slight popularity. Slight means thore. Slight popularity with 2%, which two more students opting for them. Opting means choosing. And face-to-face method decreased by 13%. Your face-to-face method here was in 1984 67, and here is what 54. So again what you can write, face-to-face method decreased by 13%, and in their place online courses were opted by 11% students. So here online courses were opted by 11% students. What I have done here, I have shown differences between this data and this data. Understood? Now next, in 2004 the popularity of mixed media courses more than double. More than double means what? Mixed media courses 15%, in here mixed media courses 35%. It is more than double. In 2004 the popularity of mixed media courses more than double, and 35% students enrolled in such courses. And here 35% enrolled, 35% students enrolled in such courses. Okay. Face-to-face courses reduced further, and 40% students choose such courses in 2004. When such comes, we have to use plural now. Such girls, such boys, such boys. In face-to-face courses reduce further. Face-to-face courses reduce further. Face-to-face courses reduce further. See, face-to-face courses 54%. Face-to-face courses what? 40%. Face-to-face courses reduce further, and 40% students choose such courses in 2004. CHOS choose present tense. CHOS choose is what? Past tense. Okay. And face-to-face courses reduce further, and 40% students choose such courses. So here what I have done, what I saw in the pie chart, same thing I explained. It is not rocket science. It is very easy. You need to practice how to write pie chart. Okay. At last, overall. This overall paragraph you can write here also. You can write here also. Or in introductory paragraph, paraphrase the questions, pick out any two important features, and last in overall pictures, pick out any two important features. You can write anywhere you like. It doesn't matter. What matters? Quality matters. Understood? Overall, it can be seen that with the passage of time, fewer students choose face-to-face method, but the multimedia courses are chosen by more and more students. Okay, face-to-face course 67%, 54%, okay, 44%, okay, less students opted in that course, but the multimedia courses are chosen by more and more students. Multimedia courses 13%, 15%, and 35%. Okay, students did not like face-to-face course as years rolled by, but as years rolled by, many students prefer to admit in what? Multimedia courses. So in IELTS pie chart, whenever you get IELTS pie chart in IELTS, you don't have to be very creative. You don't have to use wide range of vocabulary. What you see, you simply have to reproduce in your paper. So dear students, I teach IELTS and PT. If you want to join my online and offline class, you can give me a call in my WhatsApp number. And please subscribe my channel. It's my humble request. Thank you for watching this YouTube video.